I'd like to talk to you today about salads. A lot of people have the impression that salads might be a little bit unhealthy for you or might be too much work. They say it's unhealthy because they think there might be too much oil in it. So let me show you some steps into how to make salad. There are four main parts to a salad. One is the main body, which everybody knows about, which would be the lettuce, the kinds of greens. Like here I have iceberg and I have mixed greens. The next one is the vinaigrette. This is the part that people get a little bit confused about. Okay, so that's the first part we're going to focus on. And then there are two other major elements. One is the added flavor component, added flavor within the lettuce greens. And then the other is what we call the garnish, to make it look pretty. Like I said, we're going to get started with the salad dressing. So this is the part that confuses people. They think it might be too unhealthy because they see the oil going into it. But as you see shortly, you don't need to put much oil. The first thing I'm going to use is actually hongchongtou salad as shallots, okay? A little bit of sauteed shallots. Then you put your vinegar in. This one I'm using sherry vinegar, but any kind of red wine vinegar is okay. However much vinegar you put in, you need to remember that the amount of oil you put in here has to be 3 to 4 times as much. The reason for that is because any less than that is going to be very, very sour. And I taste a lot of very soured salads. It's not pleasant to eat. But I don't want to put 3 tablespoons of virgin olive oil in here. If I do that, it's going to be very, very, very bitter. Okay, virgin olive oil, it's a very strong flavor. So you just need like maybe, again, 1 tablespoon. Then the rest, what I would normally do, I would put like a very standard plain olive, just either an olive oil or just a regular salad oil. You can put some other things to bring out another interesting flavor component. I sometimes put mustard, like a Dijon mustard, just a little bit in there. Okay? Kind of makes it a very interesting flavor. Put a few drops of sesame oil. Just, like I said, you can play around a lot with salads, but sesame oil is even more strong than olive oil, virgin olive oil. So go very, very light on this. Just a couple drops. Okay, good amount of salt and pepper. If you get the balance right, it's going to taste sweet. I have these mixed greens here. They're kind of a more mixed flavor, but they're kind of expensive. So one idea is to make your own mix. You have the greens for flavor and appearance, and you bump it up with just a little bit of iceberg. If you have some fresh herbs, this is some basil, it's a good, you can just tear it up, you just put it in there. Really makes a huge difference, and you use less dressing. Parsley, basil, and even some mint. Everybody thinks mint is only for dessert. You can use it for salads. I mean, Thai people use it a lot for their savory food. So it tastes nice and refreshing. It gives you bursts of flavor. Another thing I use is some roasted vegetables. These are roasted mushrooms. Okay, I'm going to tear some of these up. Some dried tomatoes, these are dried myself in fact, and red peppers, which are again roasted. The reason I like to roast them beforehand, it just gives a more complex flavor, develops a better flavor. So what you have to do first, before you add the dressing, is you have to balance out the salt and pepper. So just give it a few quick squeezes of salt and pepper in here. Okay, and I have some croutons. Great, I can add croutons in here for my salad dressing. Okay, I have a nice, lots of color, lots of flavor, beautiful looking. Okay, now we're going to plate it up. And here again, this is where we can get a little bit creative. Okay, I have some beet gel. It gives a nice stripe to the plate. Add my salad. And again, salads don't have to be very big. Nobody says they have to be huge. They can be. It's a very good way of losing weight. Some grilled zucchini. And a few pieces of some grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is always a good. And here we have ourselves grilled chicken salad. Thank you.